managed it. So it's interesting that he's made that decision, but I'd really like to say it pay off this time around.
Yeah, we are going to see the Inkling. This guy, I think he prefers the edge guards. He's great at edge guarding Luigi. It's going to be really pivotal if he can show us that. But right now, SBF Game 1, a comfort pick for both players.
Comfort pick in general right now, I would say for the whole of the UK, we're getting more and more games on this stage just over the course of the years, but this is a decent start in the end. Like, you've got these platforms that really are difficult for Luigi to approach around, considering the way that he jumps in and just how vertical his jump is and the lack of horizontal angles. But at the same time, Luigi is so good at using his platform.
Oh my god, I mean, look at that, dude. Immediately getting a platform extension, killing 20 to death there, and a lead has already been found for Luugi.
Ooh, what an answer back though! Jumping up with the down air is Shaneak. Doesn't mind the side B and instead uses it to his advantage. That is a beautiful way to tie things up.
Yeah, look at the confidence Shaneak is playing with currently. This guy is not deterred. We see him running in with these rollers, with these splat bombs. He has this game plan. These guys have played thousands of friendlies with each other, and now they need to show it on the big stage.
Yeah, this is the end of at the end of the day, this is what you want to go for against Luigi. Really using your best ranged options to tack on damage, get him past rage and get him past like high percents, so you can then knock him off stage far further and get those edge guards that you were talking about earlier.
A nice drop shield jab there from Shaneak as he reacts in this advantage state, trying to keep this ledge trap up, but Luugi fighting right back. I mean, the reversals from Luigi are just so terrifying.
Yeah, but I really like the patience on this ledge, and that up B snipe is not going to quite do it. The platform doesn't catch him, but the fair on the jump from ledge does, and Shaneak is leading.
He takes the lead. We see Luugi readjusting his chair. He's not happy about that sequence as he now has the lead. Shaneak trying to position safely with these back airs at mid-range. Luugi, though, he needs this combo starter if he wants this stock.
He's drifting in with these areas a little bit too much, Shaneak, right now. He's taking a little bit of damage, and 99% is a perilous percent.
I love the pressure from Shaneak currently. Okay, shutting it down with the up smash. Luugi evening us up. This is such a fast-paced game 1 to Natty. We're already in a last stock situation.
And we're already getting the grab. Luugi fights one, doesn't quite extend it to much though. Great spot dodge F tilt from Shaneak, gets him off of him. He's out of danger right now, but he can be put back in.
Oh my god, the down air sour spots gives some second life to Shaneak. We see the empty movement trying to tease him out of shield range just barely. But Luugi, he's having none of it. The parry F tilt. Oh my goodness, the dash grab now.
I am scared if I'm Shaneak right now. I feel like Luugi is getting it right on every single landing aerial or even empty landing right now. He's really got to read on his timings. He needs to mix up a little bit. Otherwise, he'll be losing his stock. 117. This is dangerous.
Shaneak retreating to platforms 3 times in a row here. We'll see if Luugi's able to catch that. But perhaps a pivotal edge guard sequence or ledge trap could come out from Shaneak here. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
That's a low angle, Zanatti.
Yeah, he's going to side B instead, hits the shield, there's nothing to be gained here. He's the roll, but he doesn't get the spaces, up throw!
He tries to bait the Cyclone. Luugi does not take the bait. He has stage control now. Does he get the down throw back air? No, he doesn't. Trying to slow land into center here as Luugi keeps his advantage state. He's being reactionary, he's being cautious. He doesn't want to commit. This safe pressure from Luugi might just take it in his first game.
We've got a fair few buttons now that will get the kill. Luugi has set up this percent nicely, but he has to be...
Oh, the spot dodge!
Wary of these options of being sent off stage. That's a very, very brave dash to go for. Instead, he's off stage. He's very high up.
Oh my god! Game 1 goes to Shaneak with that drop zone forward air, interrupting your sentence, shocking the crowd. As Shaneak is leading in this winners finals.
What was that call out, man? That was a beautiful reaction on the drift flow. Luigi has so many options there. He's still got a double jump, still got his air dodge. He can be coming out with anything, but Shaneak is right there with him.
Yeah, I was caught so off guard by that forward air. I mean, I think all of us were kind of getting ready for another ledge trap, as that was where so much of the gameplay was taking place. But Shaneak just taking us off stage there with that forward air, accelerating into the lead here now. I don't think he's led in a set before this year. You know, he's been losing game 1, then maybe ties it up, but now Shaneak in a prime position to advance the grand finals if he's able to keep this momentum.
Yeah, we will see what this new position brings him. We will see how he navigates the situation now as he leads in the set and has a few ideas, clearly picked up on a few things, hasn't quite picked up on how to evade plunger yet though.
The sour spot up there stymieing the 0 to death attempt from Luugi as Shaneak now is able to extend this advantage state.
No jump.
The 2-frame, no jump, as you say, Zanatti. These guys just trading positions. I mean, you can tell they've played so much because they're so ready to navigate these sudden changes of, oh, now I'm an advantage, you're an advantage. And Shaneak with a double back air, perhaps? Oh my goodness.
Goes incredibly low, doesn't quite get hit, doesn't get caught by the F-Strong either. It's Luigi now pressuring his shield, doesn't find the grab. I've noticed, by the way, you were talking about how used to each other they are. It's so clear, especially when they're jumping around each other's shields. They are constantly mixing up each other's timings and also pulling each other out. It is incredible.
Both of these players, definitely the two best players in the country at these kind of scrap mix-ups, these varying timings. The grab, down throw, down beat, a Luigi classic going to find its mark as Luugi takes the stop lead in this game too.
Rare down throw.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, look at the confidence. The jab, one grab, like this guy is playing with such certainty in a scrap where a wrong mistake could lead to death at any percent.
Ooh, but that was a jump from ledge from Luigi. At this point, that fair should be guaranteed, but oh! The splat bomb modulated the knockback, and so he's still alive. He takes the up B as well. Theo, what is going on?
200%, a real purple guy there. However, bowing out at 237, the perennial Inkling weakness of being unable to kill really showing itself there. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful F tilt to respond back. We've seen a lot of F tilt already from Shaneak, and I feel like it's this rare but very useful options at times where you just need to be very smart with it because it's knocking Luigi away so that he can reset these situations where he's taking off % with projectiles. But Luigi been too good at getting in recently.
Look at that damage, Zanati. I mean,
it's too much.
We've been finding a lot of key spot dodges and rolls to evade these grabs, which are great, but I'm just wondering if Luugi might start calling them out. You know, he's no slouch, he's an amazing player. But Shaneak right now.
Oh!
Could this be a gimp? Oh my god! Can you believe it? The confidence to go for that in winners finals of a B tier as Shaneak has the lead once more.
He's nuts, but the answer back from Luugi is quick. It is not quite lethal though. Shaneak holding on to this.
Oh my
stock.
god, charge Dalby. He's right back ready to capitalize on that. We hit cheers from the crowd, but the air dodge takes it. He leads 2-0 versus Luugi. I don't think he's led 2-0 versus Luugi before. The audience, may I remind you, the last time Shaneak has won a set over Luugi was 3 years ago in 2022. This could be a monumental win for Shaneak here if he's able to close out this winners finals.
And it's an unfortunate turn of events that led to that. He got the tech, but he was just so scared or maybe a little bit panicked that he did another air dodge, and so he goes to his but it started from just really good pressure. He had him off stage and he like forced him down all the way, gets the down air. It's still a great idea. It's still great advantage today.
But you have to ask yourself, why was Luugi so scared? I think I know why. I'm terrified watching Shaneak's advantage state right now. This guy makes a character like Inkling, traditionally seen as a bit less threatening, look so unrelenting in the face of someone ranked top 25 in the world. I mean, this is a ridiculous performance from Shaneak on all accounts.
And he is looking to extend it. He is the first one to draw real blood here as he gets 49% on this Luigi at 6%. I'm not quite sure if there's still a big combo to be earned here. We will see if there is. It starts and it does finish with a little bit of a reset.
Perhaps Luugi feeling the nerves a bit here. He hasn't been down 2-0 this tournament before. His competitive spirit is really going to be tested. Will this be the same Luigi who's gotten top 8 at a P tier? Will this be the same Luigi who has gotten back-to-back top 8s at majors? He needs to show the world why he's #1 in the UK right now.
Yeah, but he is being tested and he doesn't seem to have the answers just yet. Shaneak still great read.
Oh my god, the misfire! He's a Luigi main for a reason. Never doubt the Luigi main's capacity to get a misfire at the most crucial moments of that team.
Luck is unfortunately a crucial part of competing, and it rears its ugly face there and then. Luugi getting a stop a little bit unearned, but Shaneak is able to answer back with only 17% on his stock, and this is really good for Shaneak, to be honest. 70%, these are potentially thrive at this matchup.
That might have been a miss simple honesty, that down air there, ill-advised from Luugi, as Shaneak now finds himself in a rather even position while up 2-0. The jab grab once more, the dash attacks. I mean, seriously, the confidence is so commendable from Shaneak in such a high pressure situation.
Spot dodge, turnaround grab as well. He's missing 0 inputs. It's so, like you said, impressive just how much skill and confidence he's playing with. But here is a dangerous situation. Luugi still pressuring him. He's not quite letting go. Getting the nares, puts him up in the air. Shaneak manages to get out.
Oh, the parry missing. I think he did it too early.
Yeah.
About her frame. Oh my god, the B reverse down B as Shaneak tries to extend advantage. Luugi, what can you show us here? Can you cling on to this game 3, cling on to your winners finals dream versus Shaneak? 2 stocks apiece. This will be such an important stock.
It's a good get-up attack to get out of the situation. Shaneak is still fighting hard. He is controlling the center stage here as Luugi looks for a way in, gets the back air, but Inkling's not really too scared of the situation off stage, gets down Tiddly, this might just be extra 10, yeah it is. Can he find it? He does, reacts beautifully to the roll, and gets him down to 1 stock.
The impeccable up smash from Luugi there has taken it into a lead. Oh,
what's going on?
Shaneak find a booyah here perhaps. Oh, the 50-50 goes in the favor.
Oh
no! Wow. Shaneak laughing it off, he's smiling.
Yeah.
Perhaps trying to adopt a, not letting it affect him, adopt a stoic mentality. I mean, what a sudden end, and now Luugi has been given a golden scar back into this winners finals. The momentum now on his side, he can relax, he can refresh, he can recalibrate, and the stage bans are coming out.
Yeah, speaking from experience, there's no misinput as Inkling, as devastating as an up B. It's just so much lag, and also you've just got no drift after you go into the squid form either, so it often does end in SDs like that. That was born of pressure, but it's an unfortunate mishap. But at the same time, we did see a misinput from Luugi last game as well, so you could say it's just fair's fair,
And, now the music counterpick is off the cards for that game. Keen listeners will have noticed the Mario Galaxy soundtrack bellowing through their ears as Luugi found that victory.
You know he's excited about that movie.
But now Shaneak has the choice. He can pick the song. He's not letting Luugi get his favorite. We're not getting any Mario songs. We're back with the Inkling and the Luigi back on SBF. Again, both players loving this stage. Luugi taking a deep breath. Luugi in the player cams, I think, has shown a bit of reservation. He's been a bit nervous. He's been feeling it.
Yeah.
And I understand why. I mean, he'd want to keep his win streak up. He wants to keep his legacy as the best British Smash player. But Shaneak will not let him go reverse throw so easily.
Like you said, it's a new situation that Shaneak's navigating. The same goes for Luugi. He's not used to being at this deficit against his
my
friend.
God, what a four there!
And it's showing a little bit. Ooh.
Oh, wow, this is a massive opening. 20-second stock on the side of Shaneak as he has a stock lead at match point in this winners finals.
Luugi pressured too low, goes for the up B because he doesn't want to get caught out by Inkling's up B hitbox, but it is going to be him to lose the stock. Answers back immediately.
Up to up B. Do you guys know Luugi is the person who invented up to up B?
Did he actually?
He popularized this combo, which kind of makes you think, what were they doing before that? But Luugi, he knows his stuff, he knows his combos.
They were doing this, but he doesn't quite get it.
They were down throwing as Luugi now has the lead. I mean, this edge guard is from a foregone era, it feels like, as Luugi has the momentum in this game 4 currently.
Which is ridiculous considering how quickly Shaneak stacked up that first stock. But yeah, you're right, this is the wherewithal, this is the patience, this is the tenacity that is born of being the best.
Yeah, the best, and I'm not talking Ewan, as Luugi, these nairs out shields on these unspaced forward airs have been so, back airs have been so pivotal. Trying to convert this stock here.
It's a good weight, but he's getting a bit too aggressive with those fairies, perhaps. He's not
my
quite reading
God.
him.
What an... Oh my God, Decisive! This guy's Inkling is showing us things I've never seen before. Seriously, the confidence to roll on that grab as the extra credit could pile on his and that's 40.
It's not over. Look at the confidence, bro. You've been talking about confidence. This is confidence. He is ready for this win. Shaneak is so aggressive right now.
Back throw. I'm telling you guys, no one deserves this win more than Shaneak. He's been working so hard within the UK. He's cemented himself. The win box!
The win box!
Luugi, even getting up right now, he doesn't care how much Shaneak deserves it. He wants this game 5.
I can hear it in my head too. An emotion of please be careful. This is still dangerous. This is not given just yet. It's 87-0, but everyone knows, everyone can feel it. It is still in his hands, but the bomb is on stage.
He's got no jump. Does he die here? Okay, he relaxes. Luugi now has an opening, a massive opening. Can he take a second? Oh my God! Oh my God! Shaneak beats Luugi for the first time in 3 years. Shaneak is in winner's side grand finals of the biggest tournament of the week, of the biggest tournament of the UK this year. Shaneak is showing us why he is a force to be reckoned with, Zenati. I can't believe this.
That's incredible, man. That I haven't watched Shaneak in a little bit.
Bro, this guy's so good. I'm telling you, he's
This guy's
so
incredible.
good. The world does not know how good this Inkling player is. The world is seeing this weekend.
I think he'll focus naturally on the edge guards, right? On like those very early stocks, those critical finds, the drag down off the roller with the up air one. That's beautiful, right? But what really got to me was every time Luugi shielded, he had something new. He had a new idea he represented.
Seriously, this guy made Inkling's shield pressure look like he had Ryu down to or something.
Yeah.
He was gentlemaning, he was jab one-ing, he was jab 1-2ing, he was doing all these timing mix-ups and tomahawks, and I mean, the way he was commanding the ground game in the scraps, we take a step back, it's Inkling versus Luigi. It's Inkling versus perhaps the second best Luigi in the world. I mean, that's seriously so impressive how he's able to command his own space and command the state of neutral in such a high-stakes situation, no less.
Yeah. But it's not like Luugi went down without a fight either. It was clearly some effort given. He was finding these advantage states that we're used to from him. He was just a little bit slower this time around, which is something crazy to say about a player that I think is just incredible reactively.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
he usually never messes with
Luugi has been on an absolute rampage this year. He has exploded onto the world stage, and he has had a habit, you know, say Smash Mania, his most recent major, where he slayed his demons Crepsile and MK Leo. You know, he did get upset in winners in that tournament. He had to take some time, think, okay, you know, he has to have a talk with himself, really get in that zone, and I think this could be, you know, something we see in losers finals where Luugi is able to show us why he is the best player in the UK.
But it's not an easy opponent that will be met with no matter what. It is Kerbo or it is Natoru, and it is an interesting matchup to be sure. Not one that really you'll have seen a lot if you watch Smash Ultimate at all, but I think everyone can just slightly into it that surely this is terrible for Pichu.
Yeah, I mean, you're not cutting any corners, and I do have to agree with you. Kirby has all the tools to deal with Pichu. He has these lingering aerials, these amazing risk rewards out of scraps, fantastic frame data, and he's a real swordy in this matchup even, you know, something Kirby can't say very often, but he will be able to say here with those moves that will just outrange Pichu's core neutral tools. I think it's important to mention that, you know, a player